the most difficult moment you've ever faced. It could be the loss of a job, a painful breakup, setback that seemed to push you down further than you'd ever been before. That moment, that situation, might have made you feel helpless, as if you were standing in quicksand, sinking deeper the more you struggled. It is exactly in those moments of hardship and despair that the power of positivity becomes your greatest tool. In those moments, the choices you make, the thoughts you entertain, and the beliefs you cling to can determine whether you rise from the ashes or remain stuck. It is in these defining times that positivity becomes more than just a word. It becomes a way of survival, a means to reclaim your power and purpose. When everything seems to be falling apart, the easiest thing to do is to focus on the negative, to become overwhelmed by all the things going wrong, to allow worry and stress to cloud your mind. It's easy to let the darkness take over, to let yourself spiral into hopelessness. But there's another option. There's the option to decide right there in that moment that you are going to be positive no matter what. This isn't just wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is a deliberate choice. And it's that decision, that single powerful choice, that has the potential to change everything. It's a decision that can shift your perspective, change your approach, and ultimately transform your life. Being positive in a negative situation doesn't mean pretending that everything is perfect. It doesn't mean ignoring the reality of your challenges or difficulties. It means acknowledging the struggle, but deciding that it won't define you. It means looking at the chaos around you and deciding that you have the power to create order. It means seeing the obstacles in front of you and choosing to believe that you have the strength to overcome them. Positivity isn't about wishful thinking. It's about empowering yourself to take action, to move forward, and to rise above whatever challenges are in your way. It's about finding that inner spark that refuses to be extinguished even in the face of overwhelming odds. Some of the most successful people in the world, people who have achieved greatness not because they had an easy life, but because they learned how to be positive in difficult situations. They learned how to take a step back, evaluate the situation, and focus on what they could control. They learned that every setback is an opportunity for growth, that every challenge is a chance to prove themselves. They didn't let negativity paralyze them. They used it as fuel to propel themselves forward. They chose to turn their pain to power, their failures into stepping stones, and their setbacks into setups for comebacks. We all face moments in our lives where it feels like the odds are stacked against us. It could be financial difficulties, health challenges, relationship problems, or unexpected setbacks. In these moments, it's easy to feel discouraged, to want to give up, to feel like there's no way out. But let me tell you this, you are stronger than you think. You have within you the power to rise above any situation. You have the ability to choose your response, to decide how you will react, to determine whether you will be defeated or whether you will use the situation to become stronger. You have the power to turn your adversity into advantage, your pain into purpose, and your struggle into strength. One of the most important lessons I've learned in life is that challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. They're opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming better. And the only way to truly make the most of these opportunities is to approach them with a positive mindset. When you decide to be positive, you shift your perspective. You stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks, and instead you see them as stepping stones. You see every failure as a lesson, every setback as a setup for a comeback. You begin to understand that life is not happening to you, but for you. That every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to evolve, and to become the person you were meant to be. Imagine for a moment that you were on a journey, and suddenly you come across a huge boulder in the middle of your path. Now, you have two choices. You can sit down, feel defeated, and decide that your journey is over. Or you can look at that boulder, assess the situation, and find a way around it. You can climb over it, you can move it, you can find another path. Being positive is about deciding that no matter what obstacles you face, you will keep moving forward. It's about believing that there is always a way, even when you can't see it yet. It's about having faith in the unseen, believing in your own resilience, and trusting that you are capable of finding a solution, even if it takes time. The power of positivity is not just about making you feel better in the moment. It's about changing your entire approach to life. It's about taking control of your thoughts and your emotions so that you are no longer a victim of your circumstances. When you decide to be positive, you become proactive. You start looking for solutions instead of focusing on problems. You start taking action instead of feeling stuck. You start creating the life you want instead of waiting for it to happen to you. You stop reacting to life and start creating it on your own terms. You realize that you have the power to shape your future and that every action you take today is contributing to the person you are becoming tomorrow. One of the best ways to stay positive in a negative situation is to focus on what you can control. So often we get caught up in worrying about things that are beyond our control, things that we can't change no matter how much we stress about them. We waste precious energy on things that are outside of our influence, and in doing so, we give away our power. But when you focus on what you can control, you take your power back. You shift your energy away from worrying and toward taking action. You start making progress, even if it's just one small step at a time. You begin to realize that while you may not be able to control everything that happens to you, you can always control how you respond. Another powerful way to stay positive is to practice gratitude. Even in the most difficult situations, there's always something to be grateful for. It could be the support of a loved one, the lessons you're learning, or simply the fact that you have the strength to keep going. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, from what's going wrong to what's going right. It reminds you that even in the midst of challenges, there is still good in your life. It helps you appreciate the small victories, the moments of joy, the people who stand by your side. Gratitude is a powerful reminder that even on the darkest days, there is still light to be found. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going even when things get tough. It's the ability to stay positive even when everything around you seems negative. Resilience is not something you are born with. It's something you develop through experience, through facing challenges, through choosing to rise above your circumstances. The more you practice resilience, the stronger you become. The more you choose to stay positive in difficult situations, the easier it becomes to do so. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more capable you become of facing whatever challenges life throws your way. When you faced a challenge and overcame it, maybe it was a time when you felt like giving up, but you kept going anyway. Maybe it was a time when everything seemed to be falling apart, but you found a way to hold it together. That experience, that moment of resilience, is proof that you have what it takes to overcome any challenge. You have already done it, and you can do it again. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of more than you realize. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, you are proving to yourself that you are capable, that you are resilient, that you have what it takes to rise above. It's important to remember that being positive doesn't mean you won't feel negative emotions. You will still feel sadness, frustration, anger, and fear. These emotions are a natural part of life, but being positive means not letting these emotions control you. It means acknowledging them, feeling them, and then choosing to let them go. It means deciding that you will not allow negativity to dictate your actions or your mindset. It means recognizing that while you may not be able to control your initial emotional response, you can always control what you do next. You can choose to dwell on the negative, or you can choose to rise above it. One of the most powerful tools you have in staying positive is your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself. The thoughts you think have a huge impact on your mindset and your attitude. If you tell yourself that you can't do something, that it's too hard, that you're not good enough, then you will start to believe it. But if you tell yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, that you can handle whatever comes your way, then you will start to believe that too. Positive self-talk is not about lying to yourself. It's about reminding yourself of your strengths, your abilities, and your resilience. It's about being your own biggest supporter, your own cheerleader, the one voice in your life that always believes in you, even when no one else does. When you face a negative situation, I want you to ask yourself this question: what is the opportunity here? Every challenge, every setback, every difficult moment has within it an opportunity for growth, for learning, for improvement. When you ask yourself this question, you shift your focus from what's wrong to what's possible. You start looking for solutions, for ways to turn the situation around. You start seeing the challenge as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. You begin to understand that every experience, no matter how difficult, has something to teach you. And when you look for the lesson, you find a way to turn your pain into power, your challenges into opportunities, and your setbacks into success. It's also important to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, the environment you create for yourself. All of these things have a huge impact on your mindset. If you surround yourself with negativity, it will be much harder to stay positive. But if you surround yourself with positive, supportive people, if you fill your mind with uplifting information, if you create an environment that inspires and motivates you, then staying positive becomes much easier. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who encourage you, who believe in you. Create an environment that supports your growth, your positivity, your resilience. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who lost everything, his job, his home, his savings. He found himself living in his car with nothing but a few personal belongings. It would have been easy for him to give up, to feel sorry for himself, to focus on all the things that had gone wrong. But instead, he made a decision. He decided that he was not going to let his circumstances define him. He decided that he was going to do whatever it took to turn his life around. He decided to take control of his story, to write a new chapter, to create a new ending. He started by finding small jobs. Anything he could do to earn some money. He worked hard, saved every penny, and eventually he was able to rent a small apartment. He kept working, kept saving, kept believing in himself. He refused to let negativity take over. He refused to let his circumstances dictate his future. And slowly but surely, he began to rebuild his life. Today, that man is a successful business owner. He is happy, he is fulfilled, and he is living proof that no matter how difficult your situation, you have the power to turn it around. His story is a testament to the power of positivity, resilience, and determination. The key to being positive in a negative situation is to take it one day at a time. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to know exactly how you're going to overcome every challenge. All you need to do is take one step forward, and then another, and then another. Focus on what you can do today, right now, in this moment. Focus on the small actions that will move you closer to where you want to be. And trust that if you keep moving forward, if you keep believing in yourself, you will get there. One step at a time, one day at a time, you will overcome whatever challenges you face. I want you to remember this. You are not alone. Every single one of us faces challenges. Every single one of us has moments of doubt, moments of fear, moments of pain, but it's in those moments that we have the opportunity to grow, to become stronger, to become better. You are not defined by your challenges. You are defined by how you respond to them. And when you choose to respond with positivity, with resilience, with determination, you are choosing to create a better future for yourself. You are choosing to take control of your life, to write your own story, to create your own destiny. Life is full of ups and downs. There will be moments of joy, moments of success, moments of triumph. And there will be moments of difficulty, moments of pain, moments of loss. But through it all, you have the power to choose your mindset. You have the power to decide how you will react, how you will move forward, how you will grow. And when you choose to be positive, even in the face of negativity, you are choosing to live a life of purpose, of strength, of resilience. You are choosing to rise above your circumstances, to overcome your challenges, to create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. To add more depth, let's talk about the power of small habits. Small, consistent habits can have a huge impact on your ability to stay positive, especially when things get tough. The habits you develop will shape your mindset and help you build the resilience needed to overcome challenges. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is the habit of daily reflection. Spend a few minutes every day thinking about your day, what went well, what challenges you faced, and how you responded. Ask yourself, what can I learn from today? How can I be better tomorrow? This simple practice of reflection will help you stay focused on growth rather than dwelling on what went wrong. Another important habit is the habit of visualization. Visualizing your goals and your success is a powerful way to stay motivated and positive, even in the face of setbacks. Take a few minutes every day to close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. See yourself overcoming challenges, reaching your milestones, and experiencing the joy of success. Visualization helps you stay focused on the bigger picture even when the day-to-day challenges seem overwhelming. It reminds you why you're doing what you're doing and keeps you connected to your purpose. Exercise is another powerful habit that can help you stay positive. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, chemicals that improve your mood and help reduce stress. Even just a short walk or a quick workout can make a big difference in how you feel. Exercise not only improves your physical health, but it also helps you clear your mind, reduce anxiety, and boost your confidence. When you feel strong physically, it's easier to feel strong mentally. One of the most important habits for staying positive is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, fully experiencing what is happening right now without judgment. When you are mindful, you are less likely to get caught up in negative thoughts about the past or worries about the future. You are able to focus on what you can do right now, in this moment, to improve your situation. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded, reduces stress, and allows you to respond to challenges with clarity and calmness. Setting clear, specific goals gives you direction and purpose. When you have a goal, you have something to work toward, something to focus on, something that gives you a sense of meaning. Even in difficult times, having a goal can help you stay positive. It gives you a reason to keep going, a reason to push through the challenges. Your goals don't have to be big. They can be small, achievables that help you make progress every day. The key is to have something that motivates you, something that keeps you moving forward. It's also important to celebrate your successes. No matter how small they may seem, every step forward, every small victory is a reason to celebrate. When you acknowledge your progress, you reinforce the belief that you are capable, that you are making a difference, that you are moving in the right direction. Celebrating your successes helps you stay motivated, boosts your confidence, and reminds you that you have what it takes to overcome any challenge. And let's not forget the importance of self-compassion. Being positive in a negative situation doesn't mean being hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. It means treating yourself with kindness, understanding that setbacks are a natural part of life, and giving yourself the grace to make mistakes. Self-compassion is about being your own best friend, encouraging yourself, supporting yourself, and reminding yourself that you are doing your best. When you are kind to yourself, it becomes easier to stay positive even when things are tough. Another important aspect of staying positive is finding meaning in your challenges. Every challenge, every difficult situation has something to teach you. It may be teaching you patience, resilience, empathy, or strength. It may be helping you develop new skills, discover new passions, or connect with others on a deeper level. When you look for the meaning in your challenges, you shift your perspective from seeing them as obstacles to seeing them as opportunities for growth. You start to understand that every experience, no matter how difficult, has value, and that you are becoming a better, stronger person because of it. One of the best ways to stay positive in a negative situation is to focus on how you can make a difference in someone else's life. When you help others, you shift your focus away from your own problems and toward making a positive impact. It could be something as simple as offering a kind word, lending a helping hand, or just being there for someone who needs support. Helping others not only makes a difference in their lives, but it also makes a difference in yours. It reminds you that you have the power to create positive change, that you are capable of making a difference, and that you are not alone. Hope is the belief that things will get better, that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that no matter how difficult things may be right now, there is a brighter future ahead. Hope is what keeps us going even when everything seems to be falling apart. It's what gives us the strength to take one more step, to keep moving forward, to keep believing in ourselves. Hope is not about ignoring reality. It's about believing that we have the power to shape our reality, that we have the ability to create a better future. When you choose to be positive in a negative situation, you are choosing hope. You are choosing to believe that things will get better, that you have the power to make a difference, that you are capable of overcoming any challenge. And that belief, that hope is what will carry you through the darkest of times and into the light of a brighter future. So as you move forward in your life, remember this. You have a choice. You can choose to let negativity take over, or you can choose to rise above it. You can choose to focus on what's wrong, or you can choose to focus on what's possible. You can choose to be defeated, or you can choose to be victorious. The power is within you. It always has been, and it always will be. Choose positivity. Choose resilience. Choose hope. Choose to believe in yourself, even when it feels like the world is against you. Because when you do, there's nothing that can stop you. You are capable of greatness. You are capable of overcoming any challenge, of rising above any obstacle, of creating the life you want. And it all starts with a decision, the decision to be positive no matter what. This is your life. This is your journey. And you have the power to make it whatever you want it to be. So keep moving forward. Keep believing in yourself. Keep choosing positivity, even when it's hard, because you are stronger than you think, braver than you know, and more capable than you could ever imagine. And the best is yet to come.